Hi everyone! Welcome to this episode of Catching Up with Yoseka Stationery. So casual. As you can see, Neil and I are here for this episode. We promised you Neil would be back for a fun episode, and this is going to be a fun episode.
Yeah, this is fun.
So nothing too serious to talk about today, but we do have some exciting news.
Oh yeah, a lot of things going on.
A lot of things going on. Oh my gosh, we've had so many fun visits from lots of people the past few days.
Yeah.
If you've watched recent episodes of Catching Up, you know that this past weekend our store was actually closed from August 18th to August 20th for a special secret event.
That's right.
Well, we can share a little bit more about that event today, and we're happy to tell you all that the secret event was with one of our favorite brands. Our partner for this event was Hobonichi.
Wow.
Oh my god. I wrote about this in my planner. Yeah, because it was very surreal. Okay, I'll tell everybody what the event was. I'm so sorry. It was a special event where people got to look at the, we had on showcase the 2024 Hobonichi lineup.
Right.
And it was just really cool. Like, these styles have not been, what is it called, shared yet. And they do like show one style per day leading up to the 25th. You get like one little tidbit about the 2024 lineup. But for this event, actually, our friend and partner Tsubasa from Hobonichi came from Japan, and she brought with her, I don't know how she brought with her so much stuff, but she brought one copy of every cover. And
we should ship them over.
Yeah, I know, I guess. Yeah, but you know what? She had like a suitcase with her. So in my mind, I just have like this image of Tsubasa like going through JFK with her suitcase. So you're right. Hobonichi's a big company and they ship to the planners over. But yeah, so she brought with her one copy of every book and the whole lineup of 2024 Hobonichi planners for people to see. So people got to see the weeks, the hon, like all the covers that are coming out this year, and people wore name tags at the event, and I put my name tag in my Hobonichi to journal about the day, and it just felt like really surreal because I just thought back to a few years ago when we just first started carrying Hobonichi, when you and I were just like beginning, and for the name tag says preview at Yoseka Stationery.
Oh, that's cool.
And that was really cool to see. It hit me in that moment, even though I'd been at the event all weekend.
Yeah, and it's really preview because the well, officially they are announcing it on the 25th.
That's right. So we were really being secretive about it because, you know, this is very serious to Hobonichi and to us to help keep all of these covers private until the 25th. The good news is now that now the event is over, and we actually, because Tsubasa brought over one copy of all of these planners, we actually have one copy of everything that will be able to be displayed after the 25th when Hobonichi releases their entire lineup. So if you're a Hobonichi diehard fan, come on by to the store after the 25th and you'll be able to see and touch the covers, flip through the pages of the planners, and decide on whichever one is the right one for you. And if you are a big Hobonichi person, you know that that's like a really cool opportunity. I know like everyone on our team was like touching everything. And like making decisions. People are like back and forth about which covers they want next year. So it does help to see them in person.
It's better than looking at it online.
Yes, it's definitely better than online. So yes, thank you Hobonichi for doing this amazing event with us, and thank you to everybody who did receive an invitation from Hobonichi. They sent out invitations, and anyone who came, you really made it a special event for us. Our friend Ame was actually also, she came in from LA to help us out with the event. She has so much experience working events, and yeah, she's just she's used Hobonichi for like many more years than I have even. So it was really cool to have her at the event and talk to everybody who came. She brought her Hobonichis. She brought her first ever Hobonichi. That was really cool. So shout out to Ame and Tsubasa for making this event so special for Yoseka. I'd love to do it again next year.
Yeah.
Yes, and we do hope to do it again next year, so stay tuned for next year's details. Other than that, if you can't tell already, we obviously are thinking a lot about planners at this time of year. We're counting down to Hobonichi as well as lots of other planners. So for those of you who are with us thinking about 2024 planners, we do now have a 2024 planners section on our website. I think up until now it said 2023 planners. So now it says 2024 and you can check out all of those planners in one place. We have some newly added stationery to talk about with you all, starting with Midori 2024 planners. And Midori makes like really cute covers and planners every single year, starting with these little pocket diaries. I'm so excited. These pocket diaries come in a variety of designs. This one is like dog, this one is clover, there's a cat one obviously, which is so cute. This is Oji-san, which is a recurring motif every year from Midori. This one is bird, and this one is like a floral motif. I'm gonna flip through the cat one. It's so cute.
It's all different themes.
They're all different themes, exactly. So inside the covers of each of these, there's different illustrations throughout the year, and you can see there's an index. I love the index. And if you flip through, there's just really, really adorable illustrations. They look like, it looks like, it kind of makes you feel like you drew them, which is nice. So the cat one obviously has cat themed ones, and you know, so on and so forth for all the other designs. But Amy was really excited about this format because these are weekly. It's a weekly format that she didn't include, or like she and Bethany didn't include this one on her Yoseka Lab planner. It's interesting, yeah, because usually you have the week on this side and then you have the grid on the other side, but this really condenses it all, specifically in the A6 size of the pocket diaries. So these pocket diaries, all of these designs also come in B6, which is this size here. So I'll show you, this is the carnival design, this is the A6 version, and this is the B6 version, and then all of them also come in this slim size here, which would just be the monthly. So you kind of get to choose, if you like one motif, one design, you get to choose from different sizes, which I kind of like, and they're all really, really cute illustrations, drawings, fun, cute things. Then from Midori, we also have their Gradation diaries, which are popular every year. I think there's like, you know, people who use this, come back to it every year. They have new colors this year, so it's navy white, and this one is like a lavender, like a periwinkle. It's really cute. And the main layout for these Gradation diaries is this vertical. It's a vertical timeline with this gradation of colors for the amount of daylight you get in a day. So as you flip through the year, you get less daylight. You see how it's like you have a short day later in the year, really short day.
Right. Someone was talking about how this is Japanese.
The Japanese lunar, right? So it might not be exactly the same.
Not the same everywhere in the world.
Right.
Like if you live very close to
I was like, you brought this up, so I'm like, Neil's gonna take the wheel on this one. I don't know about like the orbits, the sun.
Well, if you live very close to the North Pole.
Okay.
Right? Don't you get
a lot of sun?
The
other way?
Very long winter and very long, long summer.
Right. So there's varying degrees of sunlight depending on where you're living. So I think that's cool.
I think it's a very neat idea because sometimes you do want to plan things based on the time. Yeah.
Right. Other than that, we have these really neat Midori double schedules,
Right.
which, oh my god, I don't know whose brain works like this.
This is very cool.
Do you know about these? Oh my gosh.
They started last year, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, oh, did we have these last year?
Yeah.
Okay, I was not paying attention last year to these, but I flipped through these and holy moly, there's like 2 different colors for like all of the different layouts.
Yeah.
So, this one. This one is just called double schedule. These 2 are double schedule, so inside they're the same. Then these 2 are called, oh, this one's just the Gantt. These are the Gantt charts.
Yeah.
And these 2 are budget spending. And then these are to-do lists. So you get 2 color covers to choose from for each function. But the idea of these is basically, there's 2 things that you're tracking in every one of these.
What are the 2 things?
So it depends on which one, right?
What are
so
the 2
this
things?
one,
Tell me more.
this one is a to-do list. This one's a to-do list, and there's this amazing index.
Yeah.
Okay, so like if you flip through the top index,
Right.
you get this view, which is the to-do list view. Okay,
Right.
and whew. I don't know. This is it. Like this is the week. This is the week here, and then this is like all of your to-do list that you're working on that week. Is the idea of this one. But if you flip through the bottom, you get your standard block monthly layout.
Yeah.
So every other page is the month, and then the to-do list, the month, and then the to-do list.
It's
cut out. That's why.
Yeah, that's how you flip through that.
Right.
So your finger stop the page right there.
Right.
So this one is cut out right here.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's how these work, and the idea is like every other page is another layout. So for the to-do list one, you get the month and then the to-do list. For the spending one here, every other page is the month and then this like insane spending chart. Like this is for budgeting, like a budget of a household or something like that. Which is cool. And I appreciate that they included English descriptions here for how you use everything.
Yeah, I think Midori might have just hired someone who speaks English.
Yeah. Good. I support that decision.
Yeah,
we appreciate that.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Yeah.
I see a lot of English.
All of a sudden, right?
Yeah,
Like English everywhere. It used to be like all Japanese. We have to like Google Translate.
And the notebook has been updated with English cover.
It's just like one person who speaks English.
Right. One person is going through all the products.
That's so funny. This should be in English.
Right.
Thank you, whoever you are. So those are the Midori 2024 planners.
Right.
Really exciting.
There are
and definitely there are more. There are more than that as well.
Yeah.
That's putting me in the planner frame of mind, which is great.
Yeah.
Also new this week, we have lots of other like fun stationery that I'm excited about.
Yeah.
These are Taiwanese stationery letter set, like mini letter sets featuring Taiwanese motifs.
Right.
So I'm just sad that it's not by a Taiwanese company. It's by Furukawa Paper and Sunstar. So this is like Taiwanese eats, obviously like pineapple cake, bubble tea, and this is like street food, Taiwanese beer, fried chicken. There's like xiaolongbao, like soup dumplings, a tea one, and then this is like kind of various cultural things. Right. So there's a chi pao and like this tote bag. Oh my god, this tote bag is everywhere these days. We have like 5 of them lying around at our house at any given time.
Just from things that we attended, like everywhere we go.
Yeah.
Like, oh, here's one for you.
Right, and this is like the most traditional, like old, very, I don't know, how would you, it's like,
it's like their shopping bag.
Shopping bag. It's a shopping bag, and like your like grandma would have it, you know. And now it's being like.
It's you use it to do grocery shopping.
At the morning grocery markets, right?
It works well because you know it's got holes.
I like it. It's very lightweight.
Yeah.
Right.
Very sturdy.
And then these are like the workbooks that you grow up using in Taiwan. So
and a little pick for saving money.
Oh, is that? Oh, I have seen that. It's like really hollow and light in plastic, right?
Right.
Yeah,
And it comes in different sizes.
I didn't know it was a Taiwanese thing.
I actually don't know. I don't know.
I mean, a piggy bank is like a.
I think everyone had one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had one.
You did? Oh, I didn't have one.
Yeah, it's fun. It's semi-transparent, so you can kind of see the coins start growing up in there.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's always fun when you cut it open.
Cut it open? You have to cut it? There's no hole at the bottom?
No, there's no. Yeah, you cut it open.
Whoa!
Cut it in half.
What? That doesn't make sense. That's so funny. Wait, why would you have to like destroy your whole piggy bank to get your savings? There's usually like a hole somewhere.
Yeah, it's very cheap. I think it's plastic, so you get it, and I encourage you to put coins in it.
Yeah.
And then you cut it, and
you destroy your savings.
Yeah, and then you move that money to your bank.
Oh.
I think so. I think that's the idea.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so we actually got these, like a customer requested them, right? They asked for us to get them. We were like, oh yeah, for sure.
Right.
So cute.
Yeah.
Next up, really excited about Nouto Nuritakurie or something. And these are cards, lots of different designs. The idea is you use them with fountain pen ink. You brush fountain pen ink over them. So this is obviously like someone used Neko Yanagi, I would guess. And a design comes out. So this features the design that comes out, but how they do that is they actually print, so on the border of these, it's all white. So when you first take the cards out, they're all white, and they print using like a repelling ink.
Right.
So when you swatch over it, then the design comes out. In this case, it's like a constellation or like a night sky, and there's lots of different designs.
Pretty.
You got several per pack, very, very fun. You know, lots of like ink themed ones, some abstract designs. There's the constellation one. A happy birthday card. I like the happy birthday cards, like very like you have a purpose to use that. And then it comes in 2 sizes, so that was the postcard size, and this is like the business card size.
Yeah. The business card is something you can save in your
swatch,
like traveler
like
notebooks.
Yeah. My favorite ink is a cute one. Me time. And then this is a sample that we prepared with, I'm guessing, sakura.
Yeah,
Manya
nice.
sakura. Yeah, that looks great. And it's cool that you can achieve like different densities of color depending on, I guess, like if you go over it again or if you have more ink on your brush or something like that. So lots of fun, really excited about these. Next up, we have something that would be fun to use with those cards, actually.
Yeah, it just happened, they arrived together.
Yeah. So these are from Sailor. These are their new Dipton inks, and it's like a weird name, but Dipton is for dip, like dip pen, and ton, as in like ton ton, which is the sound that, you know, like it's a Japanese onomatopoeic word for the sound of you getting the ink off of the dip pen against the rim of the glass.
I was thinking about Lipton, like the tea.
But that doesn't make sense.
I don't know. It might be.
I did think of that too.
Someone's trying to do some wordplay.
I thought of that too. Yeah.
It's
But
a Lipton, but Dipton.
yeah, not a tea bag. I don't know. Dipton. So yeah, they have these beautiful colors called Coral Humming, Ice Dance, Mellow Forest. These are dip pen inks. They're shimmering dip pen inks. So don't get any ideas about putting them in your fountain pens because they won't be good. But look how shimmery they are.
Yeah.
This is Ice Dance, Mellow Forest. Ooh.
Wow.
Whoa. That's cool.
That's cool.
Coral Humming. But yeah, really pretty colors, and they're also available in these sets with a smaller bottle of ink and an actual dip pen. It's the Sailor Hokoro dip pen.
These are just limited.
These are limited. Yeah. Oh, okay. Good to know. Yeah. So those are those, and I think that's about it for our newly added stationery this week. So much good stuff.
That's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite?
My favorite, is this ink card.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Because I think you know, I've been asking them if we can get them.
Oh, so this is like an accomplishment for Neil because he's been bugging them and we finally got them.
Yeah, they're like, oh, give us some time. We're working on putting the English translation.
Oh, yeah. So Neil's like, we don't need the English. We'll take it.
So they finally had it up.
Good job. Yeah. Everybody thanks you.
Oh, good. You're welcome. I'm sure a lot more people are asking.
No, I've several people have requested these. Yeah, so I'm glad that we're able to get them finally because this is not a brand new product. It's been out for a couple of years, right?
Right. It's been out because there's so many inks. There's been so many inks in the last few years.
Yeah. Good for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yay!
I don't want to take all the credit.
Neil's project.
But, you know, someone there is probably like, who's Neil? This guy. Keep asking
guy's so annoying. Fine, you can have them. Are you happy? Are you happy now? That's what we do for you guys. We just become really annoying to these Japanese brands.
We ask them to do events.
Good job. Yeah. Tsubasa, can you come to New York and bring all the Hobonichi? Just kidding. This was like also Hobonichi's idea.
Right. Yeah, and please do more.
Please do more. Okay, that's a good pick.
What's yours?
I think one of these planners. I'm eyeing one of the weeks, like the weekly formats in the A6. I think is really cute.
Oh, you didn't bring the mini format.
Oh, there's a mini?
Yeah. What?
You're gonna get it? Neil just brought the mini version. It's so cute! Oh my god!
This is very small.
Wait, it's so small. It's like for your bag or something.
Maybe this is monthly.
It's probably just monthly, yeah, because the slim is also just the monthly. Wow, so cute. Yeah. No, I am thinking about for 2024 having a book where I keep track of like meals that I've made and recipes that I've cooked.
Okay, that's
so
good.
I want a planner specifically to do that. And I think a weekly is enough. So I'm deciding between Hobonichi weeks or another weekly one. Yeah, this is the contender.
Nice. Okay, great.
Yeah. Other than that, our store was closed this past week, but we did see lots of cool people and actually like good customers. Some good customers came in this past weekend for the Hobonichi event,
right.
And it was nice. It was nice to see them. We actually had a lot of people come in from like Boston, Philadelphia, Maryland area. So not just within New York, but like they invited East Coast people. So some people came, and I do have to thank you. Like I met Victoria and Victoria. It's a mother and a daughter who have the same name. It's so cute. And yeah, the daughter is like, I don't know, 10 or something, and she also has her own Hobonichi. So it was really cool to see like the families too, and like parents trying to get their kids into Hobonichi. I saw that multiple times, and give me some ideas for how I'm gonna get Jacob into sort of like the journaling practice. Right, which is really cool. And I also really want to give a shout out to our wonderful customer Siriwipa, who came for the event, and she cracked me up because she told me this story about how she like brought all of her journaling supplies on this trip with her for hiking, and it was like hardcore hiking, so she didn't end up using any of it, but it was like, I could so relate to like wanting, like going on a trip and like really wanting to journal, and like you really want to do like travel journaling, but it's not always like the most practical thing. But yeah, I just met like delighted to have lots of like great conversations with people all weekend long about how they use their Hobonichi, how they've been using their Hobonichi for like 10 years or something, and how their practice has evolved over time, which is really cool. So yeah, that's about it for this past week at Yoseka Stationery. Excited for the next few days, the next weeks, and looking forward to lots more planners and lots more about Hobonichi. You'll see lots of videos and stuff coming out from us about Hobonichi, since we did get a preview of the 2024 collection. So thank you all so much for watching.